heel leuk om Jamie in het echt te ontmoeten.
Ik kan niet wachten.
Ja, ik vind het heel erg lekker.
Ik vind wel het goed bij het geurtje past eigenlijk.
Zeker een goede ambassador.
Hallo.
What I kind of love about it is that I feel like it's like an everyday fragrance and all year round, which is one of the reasons I like it so much.
Hij was gewoon een hele fijne man.
Ongelooflijk. Het is wel iemand waar je je aan wil spiegelen, denk ik, als man. En waarvan je het als vrouw leuk vindt dat jouw man die geur draagt.
I literally flew in today, fly out again tomorrow morning, go and try to have get a bit of time off tonight. Go and try to have some dinner somewhere and like explore a little bit, but yeah, I need to come back where I'm not working. I was only here when I was 19. I was a student. I mean, I got a boat here. I had no money. Like I came here on like a ferry boat from like the north of England, where I was at university at the time. So I'd like to be here in a more sort of sophisticated way, and as an adult and with more than sort of £10 in my pocket or whatever I would have had like 18 years ago as a student. So I'd like to do it properly and experience the culture more, because we were just wrecked the whole time we were here 18 years ago. I mean, I don't even remember what we did. Like, I mean, I was doing a marketing degree at university at the time. I think we only came over for like 2 nights on the boat, and we just, you know, did what people do in Amsterdam when you're 19, just got stoned and drank a lot and walked about like idiots. We're probably the sort of people you don't want in Amsterdam. Sat in coffee shops and, you know, and we got bikes at one point. I remember being on a bicycle, but I don't know where we got them. I don't remember, it was a blur. It was nearly 20 years ago, it was a long time. I'm not here for long enough, but I'm going to come back with my wife and maybe my kids soon and do it properly. I'd love to bring my kids here, and I feel like it's probably quite a cool place to bring a family as well, so I'll probably bring the kids here, see if I can get my wife and kids to come over at some point. But yeah, I'd love to do it properly and spend like a week here or something, and not have work commitments to do. You know, I get to travel a lot for my work, and usually we try to get the family to come to wherever I'm shooting, and that becomes a vacation for them. I made a movie in Mexico this summer, and they came for like 3 weeks in the middle, and you know, it was like a family holiday, so it was cool. But I've made Dutch friends, you know, over the years. One of my best friends is just got engaged to a Dutch girl, so I feel like Dutch people have been in and out of my life, and, you know, in my adult life, so I've always been so drawn to Dutch people. I like them. I'm here to talk about my role as an ambassador for Boss the Scent, which I've been doing for I think like a year and a half now. So yeah, it's a privilege to get to come to places like this and talk about it and try to promote the brand. So yeah, that's why. I mean, it's I love it because I think it's like a really great everyday fragrance. I think you can wear it for any occasion and all year round. It's not like just like a summer fragrance or a winter fragrance, and it's built on being sensual. It's incredible, yeah. I thought she was brilliant. She was so sweet because she'd never done anything with a motion camera before. She'd only done stills, so she had lots of questions about like how to be and stuff. And but she's so sweet, and every time I get to see her when we're promoting stuff, she always brings a smile to my face, and she's very cool. I've sort of had a love-hate relationship with perfume, I think, over the years, in terms of sometimes I really enjoy wearing it, and sometimes I sort of don't, and then you find one that you can wear every day, and then it makes life a lot easier. But I have a real thing about people who wear too much fragrance. I don't like it, and there's a lot of people who seem to want to wear like a lot of it. So yeah, my thing is like less is more with fragrance. I have 5 movies coming out in 2020, all very different, ranging from like animation to sci-fi to romance, to like a romantic movie I just shot in Ireland. So yeah, and to the film I did with Drake. We shot the commercial for this, which is again very romantic, but like it's called Endings Beginnings. So so I've a lot of very different movies coming up. I've been quite lucky in that I've got to play a lot of different types of characters so far, and different genres and worlds I've got to explore, and that's all you can really ask for as an actor. You know, I feel like that variety is like what it's all about. You know, I would never want to be one of those actors who only does action movies or only does, you know, comedies or whatever it is. You know, I think I'd get bored. You know, and I've been lucky so far that I get a real mix.
Hello.
Sorry.
Hi, Jamie.
How you doing?
Where were you?
Very important business today.
Well, welcome to this beautiful penthouse.
So I feel like less is more with it. I've kind of always worn it, you know, when you're a kid, you're just wearing whatever your dad wears or whatever, or your mom, whatever you want.
It's from ഍ᴇᴇᴛ 𝐃𝐨𝐫𝐧𝐚, a very typical Dutch name, I have to say. It's very Dutch, yeah. She wants to know, what are the 3 things in life you can't live without? Except, of course, for your wife and kids.
That's my answer.
Yeah, I knew it.
3 things I can't live without. Steak.
Oh, yeah? How
Red
do you want
wine.
it? Rare?
Rare, yeah, of course, yeah. Steak and red wine, and
And a toothbrush afterwards.
golf.
Golf, yeah.
There you go. Steak
Are you
and
really
wine,
good in golf? What's your handicap?
I'm handicap is 10. I'm okay. I've got better the last 2 or 3 years. I've got much better. I've put a bit more time into it now that the 2 older ones are at school. I have time in the day, so I can apply myself a little bit more. I spend my life defending golf because people think golf is shit. So I love golf. There you go. And do it your own way. You know, there's no right way to, especially in this industry. Like, there's no purely correct way to, you know, make it as an actor. It's a very foolish dream to want to be an actor. Like,
Yeah. Have you always believed that you would succeed?
I've always had a feeling that I would do okay in something. I didn't grow up wanting. I wasn't one of those kids who grew up wanting to be an actor. But I always thought that I'd make something of myself, I guess, in whatever I did. Not because I think I'm the brightest guy in the room or the. I don't really. I'm not the best at anything in the world, but I guess I back myself. You know, which.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you would base a fragrance on yourself, how would you describe this scent? It's a question from Annika Bratinga. Bratinga.
Oh no.
Difficult, huh?
I think it'd be really like childlike if I had a fragrance. It'd probably smell of, like, you know, candy or something.
Bubblegum, yeah.
Bubblegum fragrance, yeah. Maybe I'd do that. Yeah. I find it very hard to sometimes be a grown up. Even though I have like 3 kids and stuff, I find it very hard sometimes to be like serious.
Mm-hmm.
So I think my fragrance, if I was to design one, would have to be a bit silly, maybe.
Okay.
Bubblegum.
And the bottle, do you have an idea for the bottle?
The bottle? Probably a pint of Guinness.
What is that?
A pint of Guinness.
Oh, a pint of Guinness, yeah.
I probably couldn't say the word Guinness on it, but like it would, yeah, that shape. Well, we had a dog, and the dog was being washed outside. And there was like soap and suds everywhere. And I ran outside to see the dog, and I slipped, and I hit my head off like a stone step. And I had to get like plastic surgery right in the middle of it. I've got quite a big scar if you really got close to me, in the middle of my head. And I remember the smell of my own blood. Oh my God. I'm serious, it's my first ever memory. It was the first I remember it. Now when I smell blood, I remember that moment. So that's my first scent memory, blood.
noedels alvast op.